flight. Go ahead.
Yeah, be happy to do that. Not a problem at all. You take care, 73s. Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable. We'll be clear with Keith and QRZ. Any other stations, come with your call, please. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, CQ, CQ. Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable, calling CQ, CQ, CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters, CQ, CQ. Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable, calling CQ, any stations, anywhere.
Whiskey Bravo Zero, Foxtrot Bravo Tango.
Whiskey Bravo Zero, Foxtrot Bravo Tango. Hey, John, how are you this evening? Thanks for coming back to the call. Name here is Randy, the QTH. We are currently at the Shadrack Resort on Table Rock Lake, portable. Go ahead.
QS down, US 59 plus in Nebraska. And the handle here is John as well. And it's a beautiful night out tonight.
Yeah, he certainly is. We've got the sun hitting the front of the cabin here, and we've got a little bit more sunshine inside than we want. But that's okay. You end up turning out to be a pretty decent day here. So we've got everything fired up, and we're going to have some fun this evening there, John. Go ahead.
QSL, are you going to have a weedy roast and some s'mores?
Well, that might come after. We decided we're going to be out here for a couple hours, call CQ and make some contacts. And we're also live on YouTube, John, so we're streaming this, and we're running everything off a battery. We are strictly battery this evening. We've got a 40-meter dipole up on a 24-foot push-up pole, and we're going to call CQ and see how many contacts we can make.
Well, that sounds like a fun way to spend an evening.
Well, I'd like to think so. The truth is, proof is in the pudding, as they say. We was hoping we could at least make one contact. Well, now we've made two, so appreciate that very well. It's a location that I don't get into very often, Nebraska. I guess I've got to come to South Missouri to make a contact in Nebraska. The general QTH is about 35 miles east of downtown Kansas City, right on the I-70 corridor. So probably a little bit shorter trip that way than where we are here. But nice to have a chance to work you tonight there, Roger.
It's been a pleasure. Yeah, Kansas City is about a 7-hour drive time.
Yeah, and by radio, it's going to be pretty tough as well. So, and that's just the way it works, and that's okay. That's just how it is. But again, I appreciate you coming back to the call. And if you'd like to hear our QSO, like I said, you can go to YouTube and just type in my call sign K0RWB, or you can go to my QRZ page. I've got a link, and you can hear yourself on the air while we're doing it there, Roger.
Roger. Sounds good. We'll talk to you later. Have 73.
You bet. Thank you, John. Be safe and be well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Whiskey Bravo Zero, Foxtrot Tango, or Bravo Tango, excuse me. Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo. We'll be clear, my friend. 73s. K0RW, QRZ portable. Any stations anywhere.
Whiskey 3, Bravo
Oscar.
Oh, boy. Thank you all for being out there. I was able to pull out just a little bit. The last station was ending in Oscar.
That was Kilo India 5 Golf Hotel Oscar.
Kilo India 5 Golf Hotel Oscar. So that would be David. Is that a Roger?
Roger. David in the Houston area.
Okay, David. Hey, thanks for giving us a call. Again, the name here is Randy, and we are portable tonight and tomorrow. We are at the Shadrack Resort on Table Rock Lake, and running a 40-meter dipole, 24-foot in the air, running strictly battery tonight there. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. I've been to Table Rock Lake years ago and enjoyed it very much. It's a beautiful lake, and I remember catching a few fish there as well.
Well, that's the program tomorrow. I don't know how well it's going to play out, but we're going to give it a go. So we've got stuff to do during the day and stuff to do in the evening there. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. There's plenty of entertainment in the area, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're certainly right about that. And we've got quite a little of entertainment sitting right here in front of us. We worked a couple hours this afternoon trying to get everything put together, hoping we had all the connectors and cables we needed. And been looking forward to this for quite a while. I'm really glad that we were able to get it to go. And we were hoping we could make a few contacts, but so far, so good there, Roger.
Hey, roger that, Randy. You're reaching down here pretty well on 5.9 more or less. Comes in and out as the band shifts a little. So good signal.
Well, I appreciate that. And you're about the same in my receive. We've got about an S5 noise level here for some reason. I'm not sure where it is or whatever, but we'll just kind of work around that and hope we can pull out the calls the best we can. Didn't anticipate having that much of a pileup so soon, but you know, it is what it is, and we're going to try to grab them the best we can here, and we'll make sure we have fun in the process. Roger?
Roger that, Randy. You and yours have a wonderful time there this evening and at the lake, and I'll say 73.
Okay, thank you very much for giving us a call. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe and be well. Great week coming up. And we do this generally in the evenings about 7 o'clock Central. We got started a little earlier tonight. We'll be back at the QTH on Monday. So if you're out and about and you hear us, give us a call back, and we'll just pick it up where we left off. 7-3s for now. Kilo India 5, Golf Hotel Oscar, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, 7-3s. K0 RWB, QRZ. Any other stations, come with a call, please.
Kilo 3, Denmark Radio.
Was there a Kilo 3? Did I hear a Kilo 3 station? Well, there was a bunch in there. Let's try it again, QRZ.
November Sugar Denmark Radio.
There's a Sugar Tango, I believe. A station Sugar Tango?
Sugar Denmark Radio?
I'll take it.
All right. K0 Radio Whiskey Bravo Stroke Portable, Norway 8, Sugar Denmark Radio. Hello, Randy. The name here is Rick, and a little bit of QSB on the band, anywhere from 5 to 10 over into Hamilton, Ohio, about 17 miles southwest of Dayton.
Okay, fine business. Well, you know, I've got that as well, and thanks for coming to the giving me the call there. I didn't anticipate as much of a pileup, and of course I figures I didn't bring anything to write with, so I'm going to try to pull these the best we can. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 a little bit. Yeah, the band is moving, and it's really noisy on my end. You know, I didn't know what to expect here, so that's okay. I'll look here on the log. Thank goodness I brought a laptop along. Hey, we've had a contact, but at 2018, July 2018 on 20 meters, so it's about time that we connect there, Roger.
Yeah, it's been a little while, hasn't it? Anyways, it sounds like the portable station's working out well for you. No problem here. And yeah, a little bit of QSB, but other than that, 100% copy. So I've been listening to you here for a few minutes, and all good. Haven't lost you and haven't lost the word you said. So it's just up and down a little bit. A little noisy here as well. I don't know if it's possibly maybe some storms or something moving around, but good to hear you again. It's been a few years, but sounding good, Randy.
Yeah, you sound good as well, and we've, as I was told on the station earlier, we've been kind of planning this for the last couple of months, and just happened that we were able to put this together, you know, a couple of weeks ago, get things finalized. So we're about 3.5 hours south of the QTH. Normally, we're at a little cabin resort area on Table Rock Lake, which is down in the the southwest corner of the state, and we are just we pulled the big deep cycle batteries out, and we're running everything on battery power. We've got an inverter so we can run the laptop and some of the other equipment, and we wanted to to see how this is work. And we told a bunch of folks last night it'll be a great success or a terrific failure, but so far it's working okay there, Roger.
Yeah, well, congratulations. It's working quite well for you. So, hey, I'm not going to hold it. I'll let you get in there and make a few more contacts. And sounding good. Glad to catch up with you again. And we'll listen for you here the next few evenings and see if we can maybe pick you up again. Maybe if, I don't know if you're going to work any other bands besides 40 or not, but yeah, maybe we'll grab you on 20 or 80 if you're doing those bands as well. 7-3, all the best and take care. K0RWB, stroke portable and 8SDR.
Yeah, no problem at all. The next 2 days will be just here on 40 meters, and then Monday we'll be back at the regular QTH. And we do this in the evenings, generally about 7 o'clock Central for a few hours. And we also live stream it on YouTube. So not only do we get on the air, but you get a chance to listen to the playback as well on YouTube. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So, hey, 7-3's nice to work you again. And I have a feeling that we've got some more QSOs coming, especially if the bands are open. Sounds good in Hamilton area, though, so thank you again. November 8, Sierra Delta Radio, Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo. We'll say 7-3s.
All right, Randy, take care. All the best. K0 Radio Whiskey Bravo, stroke portable and 8SDR.
Okay, take care. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable. Let's see if we've got Brad is out there. Brad thinks he can hear me. Whiskey 3, Bravo Alpha Sierra. Brad, are you out there? K0RWB, portable.
Yeah, go ahead, Randy. I can hear you. You're 5-9. This is Whiskey 3, Bravo Alpha Sierra in central Pennsylvania.
Well, you know, now you figured out how to get through there, didn't you? Well, we try to pay attention. We've got a lot of things we're juggling at one time, and we're trying to work it out. But happened to look over on the chat there and saw that, so we wanted to get a chance to get back to you. Unfortunately, we didn't bring any pad or paper with us, so to even write down partial calls isn't going to happen. So we're going to try to pull them out the best we can. But we saw you there on the chat, so we wanted to get a chance to get back to you there, Roger.
Roger that, Randy. Yeah, thanks for coming back to me. And, your question last night, have you ever worked portable? Yeah, I have. I'm involved with a Person on the Air program, and I have a 20-amp-hour Bioenno battery, and I take my ICOM 7300 out in the field with a Wolf River coils antenna or a homemade speaker wire dipole antenna. So I have done portable off Cellsat.
Oh, that's terrific. That's terrific, Brad. Well, we brought 2 antennas with us, and we're using the dipole tonight to see how it works. And then tomorrow we're going to be using our MP1, which is a manual screwdriver, and we've got radials cut for 40 meters. It's a little less than 10 feet tall from ground to the tip, and we're going to give that a go tomorrow evening. Portable, and see how it works. So we're looking forward to it. It may work well, or it may not at all, but it should be fun giving it a try there, Roger.
Roger that, Randy, and I'll let you go and make some more contact. Kilo 0 RWB, this is W3BAS 73. Have a good evening, Randy.
Okay, Brad. Hey, don't forget, we're also live streaming on YouTube, so if you want to hear the QSO, just type my call in or go to the QRZ page and click my link. So again, we're trying to do all this battery. So we're even live stream with a wireless router. So the technology is working at the moment. Hey, Brad, take care, my friend, and thanks for giving us a heads up on the chat. Whiskey 3, Bravo Alpha Sierra, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, 7-3s, Brad.
7-3s, Randy.
Okay, K0RWB, portable, QRZ, any other stations?
November 0, Hotel, November Kilo, Romeo Alpha.
Okay, Romeo Alpha, stand by. The November 0 station again?
November 0, Hotel November, N0HN.
Well, I didn't expect 2 November zeros. I don't know how to explain it. Let's try it again, November 0 station.
November 0, Hotel November.
There we go. November 0, Hotel November. Thank you for your patience and your persistence. I'm glad we got that to work. Hey, thanks for giving us a call. Again, the name here is Randy. And we are portable live streaming tonight here on YouTube. We are at the Shadrack Resort on Table Rock Lake in South Missouri. Go ahead.
Okay, well that makes it real interesting. If we would have been at the old home QTH, we'd have been at Table Rock Lake as well. We lived there off of Joe Bald up on the plateau there, overlooking the lake there at Kimberlin City. So when I heard you say Table Rock Lake, I just had to get in there and say something to you, over.
Oh, I'm glad you did, and you got a good signal to boot, so not a problem. Yeah, we're going to be playing during the day. We're going to be on the water, and in the evenings, at least for the night and tomorrow, we're going to be here on the air. And we tried this back in February as a little test. We've got some deep cycle marine batteries, run them in series, and we just thought we'd take the equipment with us, take our inverter, and have some fun here at the cabin in the evenings and get out on the water in the daytime. And by golly, so far we're having a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good. That's really awesome. A lot of fun that way. Well, we're in Willis, Texas right now. We're on Lake Conroe, and I'm in my RV, and I'm running about 180 watts there to a Tar Heel antenna that's on the back of my RV. And the home QTH now is Mission, Texas. We left the Kimberlin City area about 4 years ago, over.
Oh, wow. Was that before or after the tornado?
We lived there during the tornado. It came right through our backyard because we lived out on the plateau, and at the end of the plateau is where our home was located there. I had the E.J. Jones home at the end of the road there, private 6 acres there, and the tornado went right through our backyard, and my generator kicked on and ran for the next week.
Yeah, that's crazy, and it's a real shame. The Kimberlin City Inn there, right at the bridge, was the place that we always liked to stay. To me, it was a great central point to get on the water, and I guess it got hit really hard, and they never did build it back. And it's a real shame. It was a lot of fun to be there years ago.
Oh yeah, evidently, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We talked to some of the people, some of our friends played the band down there, so we're real familiar with the area there, and I'm glad you're having a good time. And we've had a lot of great years there on Table Rock Lake. That's a place to have a lot of fun. There's no doubt about it. Well, all right, I'll let you have fun, man. Go on with it and enjoy. You got a nice signal down here into my little RV here on Lake Conroe in Willis, Texas. So best 73s to you, and we'll be heading to Branson as well. We'll be up there right around Monday. I'm going to pull out on Friday and start heading that way. So good to meet you, Andy. K0RWB, November 0, Hotel November in the RV here in Willis, Texas, 73.
Okay, Don, thank you very much for coming back to the call, and I guess you can call yourself portable as well. So a good signal with the Tar Heel does it. Doing a great job. That's really, really nice. So I'm glad to see that you're transmitting and receiving, and so am I. That's what makes radio a lot of fun. Hey, enjoy the rest of your night, and safe travels on Friday coming up this way. I know they've got some weather coming in Saturday and Sunday. Hoping it'll be over by the time you come up this way. So 7-3 for now. Be safe and be well. November 0, Hotel November, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, 7-3.
7-3, Randy.
Okay, we'll be clear. QRZ, the station a while ago, I believe, was ending in Romeo Alpha. If you're still there, give me your call, please.
Yeah, that's Roger, Randy. It's 209 Kilo Romeo Alpha. Kevin up here from Chicago. You sound pretty good down there in Missouri tonight. You're a sound 5.8 whenever the band's up. There's a little QSB, and I got a ton of QRM here. So, yeah, it's probably my solar panels or maybe my neighbor or whatever, but when the band is up, you're a solid 5.8, Roger.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin, and thanks for hanging in there. Again, I don't, of all the stuff that I had to put in the go box, I forgot pen and paper to write down at least some calls, so I'm trying to pull them out the best I could, and I heard the ending of yours. The other station just kind of got in there a little bit before you did, so I appreciate you standing by. And yeah, nice to talk with you again. I think we had Acusa back on the 6th or something like that, give or take. Sounds good here in the receive. I've got some noise, about S5 units here of noise, so we're trying to kind of get it down as much as we can. Kind of moving some things around, turn the digital noise reduction on. That's helped us a little bit. And I am pleasantly surprised that it is working as well as it is. You know, the dipole's only about 24 foot up in the air on the push-up, and the batteries are just sitting there just going away.
Well, it's definitely working. It's definitely working. And as it gets later, if the band opens up a little bit more, you probably reach out a little bit further. Are you running any power, or are you just running barefooted?
Well, we do a little bit of both. How's that for an answer? Well, again, it's all battery. It's all battery. We do have a 10-tick Hercules 2, an old solid-state amp that can run off of a power supply, or it'll run off 12 volts. So we've got two marine batteries just for that in series. We've got a separate battery that's running everything else, the rig, the laptop, the power supply for the radio and so forth. And we've got a monitoring system. We did this in February, and we were able to run about 4 hours solid. So I don't anticipate running that far tonight, of course. But we did bring a charger with us so we can charge them up overnight and be good to go tomorrow.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it sounds like you've got just the regular shack on wheels. You got ETH on wheels. You got marine batteries and everything else. I mean, talk about coming prepared. So, yeah, but you're definitely making a nice trip up here, and it sounds great. So, I'll let you go, Randy. I told you I'd stick around. I tried to reach out to you when I saw your notification come on YouTube that you were live streaming, and I saw the heading, and I'm like, that's right, Randy's portables the next couple of days. So I wanted to jump on right away and just keep my promise. And so yeah, you sound great though, and good luck tonight. And I'll let you get back to it. So 73s, my friend. Take care and have fun tonight.
Yeah, no problem, Kevin. Oh, hey, always a pleasure. I'm glad you gave us a call. As I was telling the group last night, I was really kind of hesitant, you know, the last-minute jitters or whatever you want to call it, because just didn't know how well this was going to work. It was either going to be a great success or a terrific failure. So I'd say so far, other than noise on the band, it's been fairly successful. I hope as the sun goes down, the band will get a little better. I don't care about the distance. As long as everybody's got better signals, we get rid of the noise. And wherever the stations come from is fine with me. And that's what makes it fun and interesting. Kevin, take care. Nice to work again. We'll be here tomorrow night as well on a different antenna. We're going to try our other antenna that we brought with us tomorrow night. We'll see how they compare to the dipole. And if you're out and about and you hear us, let's try it again tomorrow. And if not, I certainly get it. We'll be back into QTH again on Monday. Hopefully with a lot less noise and a little bit better antenna, but we'll see. Kilo 9, Kilo Romeo Alpha, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo Portable, 73s.
All right, Randy, Kilowatt 0, Whiskey, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Kilo Romeo Alpha here. Yeah, if depending on my schedule tomorrow, if I'm at home, I'll definitely jump on when I get your YouTube notification. So, all right, my friend, take care of 73.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks again. Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo Portable, QRZ. Any other stations? Come with your call, please.
Whiskey 0, November Queen Whiskey.
Is it a Whiskey 0 or Whiskey 9?
Whiskey 0, November Queen Whiskey.
Well, I knew it was one of those two. There we go. Hey, Larry, how are you doing this evening?
Not bad at all. Do you see my address?
I haven't looked yet. Why don't you give me a hint?
I'm about 1.5 miles from you.
And you know what? I was hoping a 40 over signal.
Yeah, I'm over by Flat Creek Resort, if you know where that is.
I do, and I'm sitting over at Shadrack, right outside the state park down here by the ramps.
Yeah, I know that location very well.
Well, how come we're not able to work me when I'm back up in Kansas City? Or maybe it's just timing.
Probably timing.
Okay. Well, I would say, how's the weather in your part of the world, but I have a feeling it's probably the same as mine.
Yeah, probably so. You're my closest contact I've ever made.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. I think I've done 3 miles. Has been about the closest one I think I've had, and that was out in Colorado. But amazing that you know what they are saying then, that the 40 meters, it is open, long, and short.
Yeah, I checked on Google's map and did a distance as the crow flies between you and me, and that's where I came up with the 1.5 miles.
That's too funny. That is just too funny. So tell me, going east here, I think that's 76. Any idea when they have that bridge open?
Yeah, it's not going to be open until probably Thursday morning, possibly Wednesday night.
Well, I know a bunch of the workers are staying here where I'm at, and it looks to me like they've been settled in for quite a while, so I didn't know how long of a project it was.
Well, they've been working on it for a long time, but they got as far as they could last fall and only had a very small part to do. But then it turned out some of the concrete started flaking off, so they had to remove a bunch of it this year and trying to redo it.
Wow, that's a shame. Well, better to find out now than to have the public on it, and and then have an issue on top of that. So I'm glad to see that they at least caught it ahead of time. So I'm hoping that one of these contacts I get will be able to give me a good fishing report. But I'm not sure if anybody is out there that close, probably other than you.
Yep, hadn't even done any fishing at all this year, so I couldn't give you any reports. But I would think down there at the marina, they ought to be able to give you a report there.
Yeah, pretty much. I had one person earlier today tell me that all the fish are in the water, and I said that was a pretty good guess there. So that's okay. It is what it is. So. Well, I'm hoping that we'll get a chance to work again when I get back to the QTH. The home QTH is about 35 miles east of Kansas City, there on the Missouri side, right on the I-70 corridor. So we're about 3.5 hours south here from Cape Fear. But we do get a chance to get into some stations, Springfield area, Nixa, a little bit over in Fort Leonard Wood and that kind of area, but I never had a contact down here, and I had to come here to get it.
Yeah, I guess so. I've talked to very few people within Missouri. I have talked to a few during the Missouri QSO party.
Yeah, and I've done that as well, but most of the ones that I get, nothing near as close to what you and I are. St. Louis, yeah, again, timing will work pretty good, what have you, but yeah, kind of the same way. Nothing to the north of me. A few down here in this area. So really glad that we can, and I'm just tickled as all get out that it's even working tonight.
Well, I'm definitely going to make a special note on contact in my log sheet.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I'm going to put a note in here as well. I've got my electronic logger up here on the laptop, and that has to be some kind of a record, I would think, 1.5 miles. But who knows? But I don't care what they say. That's still pretty cool.
Well, you have fun while you're down here, and hope you get some fishing in, and hope you catch something. And maybe I'll be able to catch you sometime on the air when you're back up towards Kansas City.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun as well. Yeah, we generally do 40 meters about 7 o'clock Central during the week. We got started a little earlier tonight, but at the home QTH about 7 o'clock Central. We also do live YouTube streams, so we're actually doing that here as well. So a lot of people like to check in and get a chance to kind of hear themselves on the air later with playback or as it is live and stuff. So that's kind of what we do during the week on 40 meters at home, and that's what we took the show on the road, so to speak, down here. So, Larry, thanks for giving us a call. I'm really glad we got a chance to work here, even as close as it is. by God, if my arm was in better shape, probably could throw a rock and almost probably hit both of us there or something. But that's still pretty cool. Hey, be safe and be well. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and look forward to working again when we get back to home QTH. Whiskey Zero, November, Quebec, and Whiskey. Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable, 73s.
Yep, take it easy, Randy, 73.
Okay, K0, RWB, QRZ. Any other stations? Come with the call, please.
KB9, Mike Uniform Golf.
Kilo Delta 9, Mike Uniform Golf. Hey, Greg, how are you this evening?
Doing well, Randy. I heard you earlier on the radio a couple hours ago on a different frequency, and you told me you had a YouTube channel, so I was checking you out and watching you on the live stream.
Well, I like to keep my promises. I hope it's worth watching.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoy it, and it's something to look forward to, and I've enjoyed hearing everybody call in, so you're having a good turnout tonight.
You know, so far, I would have to say so. I feel kind of bad because usually at home I've got a notepad with me so I can at least try to write down some partial calls, and then when you get clear, you can go back to them and so forth. So I have nothing. That's one of the things I forgot to bring with me. So it's a little bit of a struggle that way, but people have been relatively patient, and I appreciate that. We try to grab them here the best we can, but yeah, so far this has really exceeded my expectations. I really didn't know how well this setup was going to work with the antenna and what have you, but I think so far it has done really, really well.
Yeah, on my end, the bands have been pretty terrible today, but I'm hearing you just fine and everybody else so far, so that's great. And if you ever, since you're streaming on YouTube, if you don't have a logbook, you just go back and watch your own video, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I usually do that anyway. I try to at least listen little portions of each one because I try to pick stuff up. Either people have, had provided some great advice or some good information, and I always try to go back and pick it up because a lot of times I can't write it down as fast as when people are talking, trying to pay attention. So yeah, it does come in handy.
Yeah, so I'm here in Indiana, and actually started doing a little bit of YouTube myself with my brother Norm in Texas, and our channel is Shacking Off, so maybe you could check that out sometime. And I was looking at your QRZ page. Man, that's a great tower. A little jealous of that.
Yeah, it's terrible. That was a farm auction $75 tower.
Well, if you ever want me to come take it down for you, I can haul it off. No problem.
Well, I appreciate the offer. That's real nice of you to do that. If you don't mind, would it be after I'm done with that? Is that okay?
Yeah, anytime. Just let me know. Check out my QRZ. Send me an email. I'll be out there.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, it's funny you say that. I got that in the spring of 2012, and I went to several farm auctions that spring and summer, and I bet I had 4 or 5 towers. I had a couple of Rome 25s, and I just advertised them locally, and it didn't take very long for them to disappear, and they weren't going for much because everybody went to digital TV. You didn't need analog antennas anymore, so a lot of these farmers and other folks out in the country, they just took them down and went to the regular setup, and so they had towers sitting on the side of the house or out by the barn, and they decided to put them on auction, and they've just basically pennies on the dottle.
Yeah, I've seen the same around here on, Craigslist and everything, and it's usually, take it down, it's free, but the condition they're in, I wouldn't climb that thing and take it down for anything. It looks like it would be really dangerous.
Yeah, I think so, and again, that's why I kept this one, because it's a medium-duty aluminum tower. I had 2 little supports that needed to be welded, so I took it to a weld shop. They tacked them for me, and it's been there since 2012. We bring it down once a year to inspect the beam and just to make sure everything is where it should be on the tower. And again, you just crank it right back up again, and off it goes. But yeah, it's one of the better finds I've had in years ago, so it'd be a really tough one to let go anytime soon. But I do appreciate you asking.
Yeah, Randy, and I'm sure you have other people trying to get in, so I'll say 73, and I subscribe to the channel, and I'll be watching and hopefully making contact with you soon. And I'd like to also say thank you for your service. Randy, K0RWB, this is KD9MUG, say 73.
Yeah, hey, Greg, if you would, if you go into the live chat, send me the your channel info, the name of the channel, because I don't have anything to write with tonight. So and I have a chance to go back and look at the live chat. So if you would put your channel information on the live chat for me.
Yeah, sure will. 73, Randy.
Okay, Greg. Thanks again, buddy. Nice to work you. And yeah, I want to check it out again. People think it's a competition. It's not. We're all here to help each other and grow and make it grow. So if I can help, I certainly will. So I appreciate you subscribing, and I'm hoping it's worth the while. We're having a good time with it. So hope others are as well. Enjoy the rest of the night, Greg. Take care, brother. Kilo Delta 9, Mike Uniform Golf, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable. Will be clear. QRZ. Heard you way out in the distance. I don't know if I can pull it out or not. We'll give it a shot here. It was a Kilo something station. Try it again.
Kilo Yankee 4, Romeo Papa Hotel.
I think I got it that time. Kilo Yankee 4, Romeo Papa Hotel. How'd I do?
You got it. Roger, this is Mike from Northern Kentucky. You're sounding really good, Randy.
Well, thanks, Mike. I wish I could get rid of the noise in my receive, but I don't think that's going to happen here anytime soon. So it does seem to be working, and thank you for giving us a call here. And nice to see that the band is fairly open. I hope it gets a little better as the night goes on, but you know, so far so well there, Roger.
Well, you were silent maybe about 20 minutes ago when I first tuned you in, and now you're in and out a little bit, so things changing a little, but you're still a good 5-9 here, and hope I'm sounding pretty good. Need to do a little work on it. It's just a inverted C dipole. It's been up for a while. Might need to rechange things a little bit. So am I sounding okay to you? Back to you.
Yeah, you sound really good. Again, your signal is about 5 and 6 with me. My noise is S4 to S5, so you're above the noise. I'm able to pull it out. Again, this is not the optimum setup. That's what happens when you run portable. You try to set it the best you can, and off you go. But so far, everyone I've heard I've been able to work, and you're no exception. When the noise goes down, your audio comes up, of course, and sounds terrific. So I think you've got it dialed in for you there, Roger.
Randy, listen, I'm not going to stay on here long. I know you've got other people trying to get into it. So all that thing is here. I rerun that or the band thing. So it's great talking to you. 73, this is Kilo Yankee 4, and then your Papa Hotel.
Well, thank you, Mike, for stopping by, and I'm glad we got a chance to talk, no matter how short it was, and hopefully we'll get a chance to work again. I hope the bands are a little bit better as well for both of us. So, hey, 73s, thank you so much, and look forward to working you again. Kilo Yankee 4, Romeo Papa Hotel, Kilowatt 0, a Radio Whiskey Bravo Portable. Will be clear, 73s. K0 RWB Portable QRZ. Any other stations? Come with the call, please.
Whiskey 9 Bravo Papa Delta.
Whiskey 9 Bravo Papa Delta. Hey, Brian, how are you this evening?
I'm doing good, Randy. How about yourself?
Man, this has so far exceeded my expectations. I'm just beside myself, and I just couldn't work out any better.
Well, I'm looking at you on your YouTube, and you've done a nice job on that. And I'm kind of wondering, how long is the delay on that?
I believe what YouTube does, of course, you're going through servers and internet and that kind of stuff, about 20 to 30 second delay. And I think they do that on purpose, you know, because of advertent language, that kind of stuff, you know, but I believe it's around between a 20 and 30 second delay.
Well, wonderful. Say, I went to your page, looked at that, and I have yet to go ahead and put a QR page out there for myself yet, but I noticed you got the X-Beam up there. How do you like that?
Well, I tell you, for me personally, it's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, it's definitely a poor man's beam. There are bigger and better with more gain and so forth. But I will say you this, you know, and I tell people all the time, if you can find me another beam that'll work 6 through 20 for less than $1,000, let me know what it is and I'll go buy it. But there isn't one out there, unless it's used, of course. It's a 2-element Yagi, basically. Front to back rejection isn't the greatest, but to me that's a plus, because I can talk to the East Coast, and if I hear somebody in Nevada or California, I can hear them. Then if I need to, I rotate around, and they'll come up 2, sometimes even 3 S units. It's got very good side rejection, but front to back not so much. But for me, it's a plus. It's a great antenna. I just wouldn't trade it for anything. It's great. It's good in wind, and it's good in ice. And it does a phenomenal job.
Well, very good. Thanks a lot for that information. Hey, I know there's a lot of people out there that probably want to talk to you, and so I'm going to let you go and wish you 73 and have a good time fishing or whatever you're going to be doing there. And so with that, I wish you 73, K0, Romeo Whiskey Bravo. This is Whiskey 9, Bravo, Papa Delta.
Well, thank you very much, Brian. Nice to have a chance to work you, and I'm glad you had some time to stop in and check in. We're going to be doing this tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow night we'll be on a different antenna. We brought 2 of them with us. We're going to try the other antenna and kind of get an idea how it compares here to the dipole. Well, hopefully we have some good luck, but you just don't know. That's kind of what makes it fun. But do appreciate you giving us a call, really do. And I look forward to working you again. Whiskey 9, excuse me, I didn't even see where I was at there. Whiskey 9 Bravo, Papa Delta, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. 73, thanks again. Okay, K0 RWB Portable, QRZ. Any other stations? Come with your call, please.
Victor Echo 3. Victor Charlie Victor, good evening.
Victor Echo 3 station, if you give me your call again, please.
Yeah, it's Victor Echo 3, Victor Charlie Victor.
Okay, Victor Echo 3, Victor Charlie Victor. Good evening. Thanks for giving us a call. The name here is Randy. We are operating portable in southern Missouri. We're about 3.5 hours from our QTH on Table Rock Lake there. Go ahead.
Oh, very good, Randy. Well, you're sounding good here in Ontario this evening. The name here is Gord Golf Oscar Romeo Delta Gord. We're about 80 miles north of Toronto in a little town called Argyle, Ontario, out here in the sticks. Just cruising by. Heard you on, so I'd jump in and say hello.
Well, I appreciate that. Very nice signal, by the way. Here, again, I'm kind of limited with the antenna portable-wise, but of a 5.8 and 5.9 signal, but the audio is really nice and clear, so I would have to say this is the longest contact so far tonight there, Roger.
Well, very good. Well, I just turned the radio on, so you're definitely the longest for me tonight so far. But yeah, you're sounding great in here. You're 5.9 plus most times, and to me, sounding very good, Randy. Well, I'd like to pick up a few more, and maybe we'll catch you again. Thanks for taking the call.
No, thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna keep running as long as the batteries will hold out. We're keeping an eye on the batteries, and so far so good. That's the other challenge with doing everything battery and trying to live stream on YouTube. So we've got a wireless router that we have up in the window that allows us to get some internet as well. So a lot of things in the air juggling, but so far it seems to work and having a ball in the process. So, hey, Gord, thank you very much. I didn't see a contact in the log on my log, so thank you so much for the first one. And hope to have a chance to work you again. We try to do this on our regular QTH about 7 o'clock Central for a few hours at the home QTH. And if you hear us out again, by all means, give us a call back, and we'll just kind of pick it up where we left off. Be safe and be well. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and look forward to working you again. Victor Echo 3, Victor Charlie Victor, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, 7 trees.
Well, very good, Randy. Very good. You're sounding good in here. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Pick up a bunch more, and we'll look for you again. K0RWB, Victor Echo 3, Victor Charlie Victor. Catch you later.
Okay, thanks again, 7 trees. Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo / Portable, QRZ. Any other stations?
Whiskey 9 Delta Juliet.
Bravo, Foxtrot, Sierra.
Whiskey 9 Delta Juliet. I had to readjust my headphones. That was a little bright there. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that. Good evening. Well, you're 5'9" plus here in Ohio. My name is Aura, Oscar Radio America.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got you at 10 over, which I can imagine what you would sound like on my home QTH with that antenna. So, yeah, we've got a nice little pipeline, apparently. I've had a couple of other contacts in Ohio, and it does seem to be really open here to South Missouri. Go ahead.
Oh, terrific. What's your QTH there in Missouri?
We are at the Shadrack Resort on Table Rock Lake, southwest Missouri.
Oh, sure. Know where that is. I'm a native of southeast Missouri, so I know about where you are.
Yeah, we're down here for a couple of days. We've got some fun things to do during the day, and we decided to have some fun stuff here at night. So we packed up a bunch of equipment and pulled some deep cycle batteries to take along with us. So we're doing everything on battery, and we're also able to live stream on YouTube. We've got a wireless router, so we've got it streamed right now as well. So far technology is helping me out, but we're just having a great time working portable. Go ahead.
Oh, terrific. Well, you're definitely multimedia, that's for sure. But signal is great. Audio sounds wonderful. Everything's cooking.
Yeah, so far it does. It could stop it at a moment's notice, but if it did, we've had such a great time the last. Let me see here. The last 49 minutes we've been out here because I never thought we would ever have this many contacts. I figured it would be a real struggle, but you got to give credit to y'all out there. I mean, those signals have been really good here in my receive, so it makes it a lot easier to have those QSOs, and the whole bottom line is making contacts and having fun.
Well, you're really sounding great. I'm sorry, I missed your name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The name here is Randy, Romeo Alpha November Delta Yankee. The home QTH, we're about 35 miles east of Kansas City, Missouri, right on the I-70 corridor, so that would probably put us even a little bit closer.
Oh, great, Randy. Terrific. Well, very good. Well, happy operating from Table Rock Lake. Really nice to hear the old home state on the air tonight. We're heading back there next week for a visit, but we'll be over in the Boot Heel and not too close to you. So I'll say 73 and let you go catch some more fish. W9DJ.
Well, I hope that happens tomorrow, Aura, but you can just never tell. I did ask earlier some guys out at the marina where the fish are, and he told me they were in the water, and so that I've got that part narrowed down. So I do feel good about that. We'll see how it goes. Hey, thanks for giving us a call. I do appreciate it, and nice to get a chance to work in. And I hope we have a chance to work again hopefully when I get back in the home QTH. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe and be well, and look forward to working again. Or Whiskey 9 Delta Juliet, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, 7 trees.
73, Randy, and I'll pull those fish to watch out for you. W9DJ.
Okay, sounds great. I appreciate that. Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, QRZ, any other stations?
KD9QFX.
I know that station. I know that. That sounds like Ken. What are you doing up there, Ken?
Well, I figured I'd come down to the radio room and make sure I can get my call sign on your roster there, QSL.
Well, I'm really glad you did. And 10 over. So I guess it works down here, too.
That's amazing. How you doing out there today?
Oh, man, I tell you, a long drive out here in the sun trying to get stuff set up. Went down to the boat ramp, kind of walked around a little bit, come back up here to where we're at, readjusted a few things with the cables and moved the antenna around, and and then try to get everything set up here on this little tiny table. And by golly, it's working.
It's working real well. I mean, you're doing a fantastic job here in Waukegan, Illinois. You're kind of floating in between 9 and 20 X units here at QSL.
Well, I could say the same for you. You come off here at 20 over, and then it topped down to 9. I think it's just a band, though, Ken. I mean, it's kind of like last night. It just kind of rolled back and forth. But again, you know, a little bit more distance now, and an extra, I don't know, 170 miles or whatever would either help us or hurt us, one of the two. But it doesn't seem to bother the audio in either one of us there, Roger.
I can definitely agree with you on that. There, you might as well be sitting at home on your base antenna the way you're coming up in here there at QSL.
Oh, well, now you tell me. I could have stayed here and not have to spend all the money. Oh, I see how it is. No, I tell you this, I told you last night about my apprehension about this, and I would have never dreamed that it has worked out as well as it has so far. And it's just amazing that everything kind of came together what it did. The folks here at the resort, you know, they say, hey, put your stuff up outside where you need to, you know, use the grounds, however, and so forth. And, you know, they just couldn't have been any better. And so, like I said, tonight and tomorrow will be on the other antenna. We brought another antenna with us, so we're going to try the other one tomorrow night and kind of see how it compares to this one. I hope it works as well, but we don't know. I guess we'll give it a shot.
Man, and I don't know. How many watts are you running out there?
I think around 300.
Oh, it's doing a good job. I mean, that last transmit, you were just holding over 20. It was holding over 20. I mean, you're pounding over here in Illinois at QSL.
Well, I appreciate that, but you know, we always seem to have a good path connection, and that's a little different now, of course, a little bit different distance, but I still think it's probably about the same angle. So the band does seem to be open. And you know, I've had 3 contacts in Ohio, and they all sounded just as, you know, just wonderful. So, and again, that's what I like about 40 meters. You know, I had New York and Pennsylvania earlier as well. My friend Brad out in Pennsylvania, and came across really well. A little bit of noise, but otherwise everybody else has just been. Again, I just can't believe it's as good as it has been.
Roger. Well, you enjoy yourself. Like they say, when the fish is biting, you stay out there and get what you can, because you never know what tomorrow will bring there, QSL.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm looking forward to 5 a.m., so that's why we wanted to try to get started a little earlier so we could shut down a little earlier and turn the lights off. I don't know how it'll work, but we're going to try.
All right. Well, you're doing a good job out there, and I'm glad you made it out there safe, and your station is definitely transmitting, and, you know, I'm quite sure you've been having a lot of fun. And we're not going to hold you up. I know there's probably some more people out there that like to holler at you out there. So this is KD9 QFX. Randy, enjoy yourself.
Okay, Ken. Hey, always a pleasure. And I appreciate you coming in tonight. I know you said last night, you know, maybe you weren't sure, and I can certainly understand it, but I do appreciate you taking the time to stop in tonight and give us a quick QSO. And nice to know the signals are still good. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to see it. So, hey, thanks again, and we'll talk again. You know where I'm at. I'm usually trying to do this in the evenings, and if you're out and about and you hear us, you know, anytime, anywhere, we'll have another QSO. Thank you again, Ken. Have a good night. Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Foxtrot X-Ray, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, 7-3, Ken.
Roger. You made me feel so bad about not having my page up. At least I try to redeem myself from coming out here and make sure I say hello to you. Take care, Randy. KD9 QFX 73.
Well, I'm giving you till Friday on the page. Got to get something else, but I don't know what's on there. I don't care if it's just a couple of words. Got to start working on that page. Okay, Ken. Take care. 7-3. K0RWB Portable QRZ. Any other stations? Come with your call, please.
November 9.
The November 9 station again, please.
November 9, Victor Golf Hotel, QSL.
That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. In my luck, I type it in and it'd be completely wrong. Well, thanks for giving us a call. Again, well, another one close by up there, a little bit north of Milwaukee. Boy, I tell you, you guys are doing really good up there in the receive here. Yeah, I was really surprised. I'm glad it's working as well as it is. I'm kind of I thought maybe we'd had a QSO before. I don't show it in the log, but maybe you know something more than I don't there. Go ahead.
Well, you gave me some tips on fishing. That's a good thing. When you're Lake Michigan, I'll have to look closer at the water this time. Was your call sign K0 Whiskey Romeo Bravo?
Well, it's the right letters in the wrong in a different order. Kilowatt 0, red, white, and blue. K0 RWB.
Oh, I was standing on my head. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I do it to myself all the time, and it's my call. So yeah, no worries. Sometimes I rattle it off a little faster than I should, and we know our calls fairly well, and other people don't, so it's kind of a struggle to get it. But yeah, no worries. It's something that we like. It's also our initials that worked out pretty well. But anyway, really nice to hear you guys up in the Milwaukee area. It sounds real good. I just talked with Ken up here in Illinois as well, north of Chicago. So the northern states are well represented down here in southern Missouri on Table Rock Lake. Go ahead.
QSL. Yeah, you're sounding great. Really good punchy audio. And you're my maybe third QSO on an old TS440 mess that I got working just the other night. And apparently it works. I normally run an ICOM rig with a linear, but this is just about 80 watts into a inverted V at about 40 feet. So sounding great. And what's your setup there? Go ahead.
Yeah, you're 5 and 7 with the 440S and the audio good punch as well. We took some equipment out of the shack here, running the portable. The radios, the Yaesu FTDX10 that we have here. We did bring the microphone along, which is a Heil PR781 that we left on the boom. That way we could still use a foot switch. And the antenna is a 40-meter dipole on a 24-foot push-up on the back of the cabin here where we're staying, the resort we're staying at. And that's the setup. We're surprised that it's working as well as it is there. Go ahead.
Yeah, sounds great. You're going to have a lot of fun. How long are you going to be staying there?
Well, we're going to be on the air tonight and tomorrow, and we don't usually operate on the weekends. Friday is a kind of a transition day. We won't probably have any time to get on the air, so we wanted to make sure we could at least get in 2 days. So that'll be tonight, tomorrow, of course. So we've got things to do during the day, and then we'll do this in the evenings for the next couple of days and try to have a little fun in the process. So far, so good.
Yeah, well, you're sounding great. A couple other stations in there I heard just before, and maybe there are other guys working cabins on the air. Gonna let you go and say 7-3 and have fun. Kilowatt 0, red, white, blue, November 9, Victor Golf Hotel.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey, thanks for giving us a call, and again, thank you for the first contact. We try to do this nightly about 7 o'clock Central Time for a few hours. We also stream this on YouTube, so we're actually live as well on YouTube. We brought down a wireless router, and so far so good, it's working. So we actually are doing this live. So if you're interested in listening to your QSO, you can give us go to YouTube and type in the call sign and look it up there.
Will do. Thanks so much. Good DX.
Okay, take care. 7-3s. K0 RWB QRZ. Any stations anywhere?
Alpha Bravo 5 Romeo Juliet.
Oh, I heard the dig station there. Give me a second here, and I'll see if I can pull it up. Or I think it was an Alpha Bravo 5 station.
Yes, sir, Randy. Alpha Bravo 5 Romeo Juliet.
Okay, got you that time. If the computer, oh, there it goes. Alpha Bravo 5 Romeo Juliet. Another Randall. Well, good evening, sir. How are you?
Doing good, Randy. We had a nice little cool front come through here. Didn't get any rain, which I was hoping for. We're really dry, but now I'd rather have the no rain than the storm. So there's been an abundance of that north and east of me over the last seems like 3-4 weeks. But anyway, just wanted to give you a signal report from a little different angle. I'm in Cypress, Texas, as you can tell there by the QRZ dub. But anyway, northwest of Houston, about 35 miles, and a little QSB on the band, but you're pretty much 10 over there, Roger.
Well, you're 10 over back in my receive as well. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely love the audio, by the way. And again, if the band will just calm down, simmer down a little bit, signals have been really good. And you're wavered just at a little bit, but I'm sure I'm doing the same. That's just what the band is. It could certainly be a lot worse, so we're not going to complain.
Roger that. Yes, sir. I've been listening for, maybe 10 minutes or 15, and you've been down as low as an S7 and as high as 15 over. So, yeah, band is just, it's just fluctuating, normal QSB. I won't hold you, Randy. Just wanted to say hello from down here in Texas, and you enjoy your time off there, and don't hurt them fish too bad. K0RWB, 73s from Texas, and y'all stay safe up there. AB5RJ.
Yeah, fine business. Hey, real quick before you go, do you know where Huffman, Texas is? Isn't that kind of east side of Houston?
It is indeed, sir, yes.
Okay. Reason I ask that is good operators in the Houston area, and I'll tell you why. About 3 weeks ago, Wednesday evening, as I was doing this as well, trying to pull out calls, I finally pulled out this call, and I first thought it was a YL, but it was a 9-year-old boy. And I'll tell you what, he handled himself so well on the air. He has his technician working with his dad and studying for his general, 9 years old, and knew the phonetic alphabet is better than some of us are, even myself included. Very super impressed with this young man. And you could really tell that he had his stuff together, and he had some good upbringing, and says a lot about the area. That's the only reason why I wanted to mention it. It was pretty cool to have a 9-year-old. Last thing I was thinking about 9 years old was getting on the air.
Yes, sir. I do understand that. First exposure for me was an uncle when I was 14. So, the boy's got 5-year head start. I think that sounds like a tribute to his dad, but then not to take anything away from him. So obviously he has the interest and the motivation, and he obviously has a good leader there in his Elmer being his dad. So, all right, Randy, 73s again there, brother. You take care and enjoy your time off, and I assume you're having a little vacation there, a mini vacation, whatever it is. Y'all be careful with your endeavors, and we'll catch you maybe tomorrow night. K0RWB, AB5RJ. We will be clear.
Thank you again, sir. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, we do plan to be out again tomorrow evening on a different antenna, so hopefully it'll work as well as this one is so far, and we'll have a chance to work again. I look forward to it. Be safe and be well yourself, and enjoy the rest of your week. When you're retired like me, every day's a Saturday, so we're always on vacation. Alpha Bravo 5, Romeo Juliet, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, 7-3s, my friend.
7-3.
K0RWB, QRZ, any other stations come with the call, please. Was there a Kilo Delta 9 station? I heard a Kilo Delta. Was it Kilo Delta 9 again? Well, there was a Kilo Delta station, yes?
Kilo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Charlie.
I'll take the Kilo 4. Kilo 4 Foxtrot Charlie?
Roger, I believe your name is Randy. Name here is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm trying to set up my audio, and I'm messing around with that. I am in Nashville, Tennessee. You've got solid 5.9 signal here, K0RWB, K4KFC.
Okay, Mark, make sure I get the call again. Give it to me again so I can put it in the log, please.
Roger, it's Kilo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Charlie, Kilo 4 Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Again, a lot of different moving parts in at the home QT8, so it's taken me a little bit longer to get stuff put together. So I appreciate that. And I did copy working on the audio. Well, that first go-round was a good solid 5 and 9 here in my receive. And the audio has a full fidelity to it, a little bit of punch, not overdriven, not really too sharp. I hope that helps there, Roger.
Roger, I appreciate it. I'm kind of trying to follow the manual pretty strictly in a very low light gain level, barely ticking the ALC. Very good. And tell me about your portable station. Go ahead.
Yeah, we pulled some of this out of our what they call the Studio A. My friend Todd has named the two different locations that we have equipment in. This is the FTDX-10 that we pulled out of our main shack, Studio A, and we brought the microphone along as well, which is the Heil PR781. The antenna is a 40-meter dipole that's on a push-up pole about 24 foot, sitting behind the cabin. Very unconventional setup, but it seems to work. And we're running everything on battery. We've got 3 deep cycle marine batteries, 2 that are operating on the amplifier. We have another marine battery that's running the radio, the laptop, an external monitor itself, and our wireless router. So we're able to live stream on YouTube as well. So a lot of moving parts, but so far it's all working there, Roger.
Oh, it's working on this end. It sounds great. So you're running your amplifier on battery power. What voltage on the amplifier?
Well, this is an old solid state made by Tentec. It's a Hercules 2 amplifier, so you can run it off a power supply or it'll run off a 12 volt. And I run two batteries in series, and we did a test back in February, and we ran the amp for 4 hours on the 2 batteries, and it ran just fine. It didn't drop down in voltage, and it worked quite well. So we wanted to try it again at a later date, and these dates came available. We had some time, so we are at the Shadrack Resort, which is on Table Rock Lake in southwest Missouri, and we're in the cabin, but everything that's being operated is on battery power, and so far so good.
Battery power by the lake, man, that sounds great. Well, fantastic. You were 15 over that time, and it just sounded great. And it is Randy, isn't it?
It is Randy. So this will give you an idea, and I can look at it the next go-round, but I think this is about 45 watts.
Roger, S8.
Well, then that means every little bit helps there, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It sounds great here, and conditions have been weird today and yesterday, and they're slowly getting better, but it's fine business, Randy. You're doing a great job, and a cabin by the lake sounds wonderful. I am 25 miles southwest of Nashville, and getting close to the highway. It'd be nice to be in a cabin. I'll let you go and make contact there, Randy, but I enjoy meeting you and hearing about your wonderful station. K0RWB, K4KFC.
Well, I appreciate it very much, Mark. Thank you for taking the time to stop in and say hi. Again, I had a little apprehension, a little reservation of how this was going to work or not work, and so far it has far exceeded anything I would have thought was possible, and because the antenna is just not in a very optimum position, but it's the best we could work with. But it seemed to do its job, and we wanted to try to make sure we could do this. It doesn't take 5 minutes to set up. It takes a little bit longer, but I think it's well worth it. And we'll try it tonight, and we'll be out again tomorrow night on a different antenna and try to compare the two. So it should be a lot of fun. But again, thank you for taking the time to give us a call, and if you happen to be out and about tomorrow and you hear us, we'll try for another one. If not, we'll be back at the home QTH on Monday, and we'll hopefully have a chance to work you again. 7-3 for now. Be safe and be well. Kilo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Charlie, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable. We'll say 7-3s.
Yeah, fine business, Randy. I did just want to tell you that I am on a 40-meter loop, a full-wave loop, vertically polarized, and it's just the one support. It's about 65 feet up in the trees, and it's kind of an easy antenna to put up and down. But it sounds like you got your station going good, so fine business. 7-3, Randy, good luck, good DX to you, and
I'll catch you later. K0RWB, K4KFC.
Thank you so much, Mark. And that was 20 over last time. So the band is opening up, I think, and we got a good pipeline. Take care, and thanks again. K0RWB, QRZ, any other stations, come with your call, please. There was a Kilo Charlie station again. Kilo Charlie again, please.
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar, India.
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar, India. Ted, how are you doing this evening?
Doing fine, sir. I just wanted to come in and report you give me a good 5-9 out here in the hills of southern West Virginia.
Well, how about that? Well, thank you for West Virginia. First contact into West Virginia tonight, and the first one in a long time. I guess I've got bad timing. You guys must operate on a different schedule than I've got out there, but not a place I get into very often. So thank you so much for West Virginia. You're 5 and 7, 5 and 8 in my receive. Again, the name here is Randy. We are running portable tonight and tomorrow. We are at the Shadrack Resort on Table Rock Lake, which is in southwest Missouri. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess appreciate you picking me up there, and yeah, you got a real good signal and a good sounding station, and things seem to be working up there in the cabin. I'll let you go and let you see what else you can scrounge up there. But sure is a pleasure on this end, and wish you well. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar, India.
Now, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and well, hopefully I get back in the home QTH next week. Maybe we'll have a chance to work again, but yeah, that last go-round put you about 10 over. So I have a feeling the band is really starting to get a little bit better shape. I'm looking forward to it. 7-3s, be safe and be well, Ted, and hope to work you again real soon. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar, India, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable. Thanks again, 7-3s. K0RWB, QRZ, any other stations, come with the call, please.
Oscar, 89, QQR, Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Romeo.
I got you, Rich. I got you. KD9, QQR. Hey, buddy, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, Randy, doing well. I just watched you. I saw you were doing your portable live stream. I thought that was cool, and I wanted to get in on that. Then you were in your chat window. You were talking to Kurt. He's like right down the road from me. Over.
That's another way to get in. I can't believe it's been that long. It looks like March the 3rd was the last QSO. Well, I'm glad we got a chance to do it again. We've been planning this now for a couple of months, trying to put the pieces together. I did a little test back in February, and we had these dates set aside, and the folks here at the resort have been very accommodating, let me set up the dipole behind the cabin here and running coax and anchor mounts and so forth, and then trying to get all the equipment put together and making it all work. And then the last final straw was taking the wireless router and see if we would get a signal and see if we could stream it. And so far, we've been really lucky. It's all worked out and just having a ball. Okay, appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get a chance to work again when the band's a little bit better shape. Parts of the country are doing really well. In some places it's still a little struggle, so I'm hoping it gets better as time goes on. Thanks again, 7-3s. Glad we had a chance to pull you out of there, and look forward to working again. Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Romeo, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable, 7-3s. K0RWB, QRZ, any other stations?
India, Quebec, Whiskey, India 4 Lima.
Well, I can't pass that one up. Whiskey, India 4 Lima. Dave, how are you tonight?
Doing well. How about you?
Man, I tell you, if I was doing any better, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I just has far exceeded anything I would have imagined, and it has just been an absolute ball.
Well, that's what it's all about. Have fun, and I guess you're set up portable there, and I just brought this up. Let me make sure I got your call right. Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo?
Yes, sir. K0, red, white, and blue.
Boy, that's a good one right there. It's just not coming up here on my logbook, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, you got a good signal into the carpet capital of the world, Dalton, Georgia.
Okay. Well, you know, I will say this: the last 4 or 5 nights, even into last week, I have gotten into northern Georgia just almost every single night, and 4 or 5 stations. I don't know what you guys are doing down there or what you're doing with the equipment, but everybody is coming in real good. I spent 3 years in Valdosta. That's down the southern part, down by the Florida border. But northern part, we spent a little bit of time up and around the Atlanta area, but I didn't expect that many operators. But boy, you guys have always have sounded good, and signals have been really strong as well. So nice to hear you. And the first contact into Georgia tonight there. Go ahead.
A good deal. I'm glad it works. That's what it's all about. You know, it's a lot of fun, and you see what you probably already know. You're gonna hear certain areas better than others, especially on the band. You know how it works. You're gonna hear them. You're gonna hear them. You're gonna hear them over and over and over, and then you're not gonna hear them. So anyway, I know you got a lot of stations calling you. Good to work you. And have a good evening and have fun, especially, like I said, here on 40 meters, WI4L.
Well, I appreciate it very much. And I do thank you for taking the time to stop in and give us a call. And, yeah, you're right. The bottom line here is to make contacts and have fun in the process. And we do that at the home QTH, and we're going to do that while we're down here for tonight and tomorrow. Should be fun. Tomorrow's on a different antenna. We're going to see how it compares to the dipole this evening. So, again, if you're out and about and you happen to hear us, give us a call back, and we'll do a little comparison to see how it is. Of course, I guess the band would change as well, but that's okay. That's part of the process. Hey, be safe and be well. Thank you for the carpet capital of the world down in Georgia, and hope things go well for you there. Don't get any more bad weather. I know the guys have had some storms go there. I hope that's over for you as well. Whiskey India 4 Lima, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo Portable. Thanks again, 7 trees.
73 from the I4L.
K0 RWB QRZ. Any other stations?
K04FX. Good afternoon.
Was it a Kilo 4 XX X-ray X-ray?
Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Hotel. K04FX.
Well, we're getting closer. I got a little bit of noise here. I got Kilo Oscar 4. Give me the rest.
Foxtrot Hotel. Foxtrot Hotel. I'm in McLean County, Tennessee. The handle your down, Delta Oscar, November, over.
Okay. Was it Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Bravo Hotel?
No, it's Foxtrot Hotel. Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Hotel. K04F8.
Okay, fine business. Well, thanks for giving us a call. Appreciate it. And sounds good. A little bit of noise on the band here just recently, but looks like about a 5 and 7. Again, here the name is Randy. We are portable in southern Missouri on Table Rock Lake there. Go ahead.
Randy Macker, be portable. You've done a good job back there. You're right at a team off of you. A new radio's down right now, my 450 Delta. I'm talking off of No Kenwood 188 there. You got hooked up yesterday. It's old me, but I got to send my 450 off there and have it fixed there. The audio sounds all right on this thing.
Yes, sir. I was just going to comment. The audio sounds really good here in my receive. Again, I don't have the optimum setup with the antenna and so forth, but no problems copying you. And in between, there's a little bit of noise, some crashes and so forth. Otherwise, the audio, I think, sounds really good.
Well, I appreciate that, Randy. I'm telling you, if you're on mobile, it's really doing you a good job. You must be running some power there. Are you getting any storms down your way there tonight? Over?
No, in southern Missouri down here, it's been pretty much with clear skies from about noon on. A little bit of wind out of the east, but nothing terrible. they're not really anticipating any storms or any rain, and maybe till Saturday. So I think, at least for the next few days, I think we're going to be okay.
Hey, Roger, Randy, it's supposed to be down in the 40s here tonight. I got bad arthritis. I'm sleeping out here from RV here in Washington. Heat at about 76 degrees. Sometimes, lately, we get 75 or 80 degrees, and here I had storms coming around here to drop the temperature again. It just goes and comes there. I wish we'd hurry up and get where to stay warm all the time up here, Randy. Over.
Yeah, I feel the same way. We get a couple of what I like to call teaser days, which are really nice and low humidity and so forth, and then it drops back into the deep freeze, and then it comes back warm again. Yeah, one of these days it's going to be humid and 97, so I'm not looking forward to that one. So I'm not going to complain about these too much. It can take its time for that hot weather, so we'll take it for what it is there, Roger.
Roger, Randy, I've been in a real bad shape of arthritis, severe arthritis in my waist down. Back to when they got down to about 37 I thought I was going to go in the shock there. It was bad. Doctor said I had that real bad case of arthritis. I got my legs, and was on one of my arms now. He told me I may have to move to Florida. I said, Doc, it gets cold down there too. I may have to move to Arizona somewhere like that. Over.
Yeah. Well, you know, and the weather changes don't help any either. I certainly understand that. So, again, hopefully we'll get through this yo-yo weather, as they call it, and that things will settle down. So, I hope that's the case for all of us out there. I'd like to have a little more consistent weather, but you just never know what you're going to get there, Roger.
You're right, Randy. You're right. I'll tell you what, I wish I had a mobile sound like that back there. I can tell you from the base. Hey, who's up down in Texas? Who's that gas supposed to be back up again? That's, you know, it was shut off. Somebody shut it off or something. It got all the way up in New Jersey and all the way down the East Coast. It's getting shortage around Tennessee here. Over.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what those folks are dealing with. I hope it gets resolved in pretty short order. As you know, this time of year, you know, hopefully the weather's getting nicer and people want to get out, and there's enough headaches going around the way it is. I hope they don't have any more to deal with. But I'm hoping that the powers that be can get that settled, and everybody can get back and enjoy you know, their time and have chance to be with families. So we'll see how it goes. But hey, thanks for giving us a call. We've got a couple more that we'd like to get. We've got just a little bit more time tonight before we have to close it down, but wanted to thank you so much for giving us a call this evening, and hope to have a chance to work you again. I'll go ahead and do mine, and then you can do yours. This is Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Bravo. I'll say 7-3s on you there. Go ahead.
Randy, you have a best radio in your family. God bless. Take care of that. I'm going to get that COVID-19. I've done had my 2 shots. I'm over the hill there, and here in about 3 days, 4 days, I'll be 77. Buddy, I'll tell you what, I don't need no more shots. I'll take no shots. I hope that stuff goes away pretty soon. I hope you help me a year here, next year. God bless you,
Okay, take care, 7-3s. We'll go ahead and clear. Kilowatt Zero, Radio Whiskey Portable. Wanted to see if maybe Justin is out there, if he can copy a Kilo India 5 Golf Kilo Delta K0RWB. Justin, are you out there? Go ahead.
India Golf Kilo.
We'll try one more time here, see if we can get a hold of Justin. Kilo India 5 Golf Kilo Delta. Justin, are you able to copy K0RWB? Well, I'm not able to copy Justin. Let's see if the other one is there. Kilo Bravo 0 Oscar Tango Yankee, St. Louis finest.
just barely here. I'm ready.
Andrew, are you in there tonight? Looks like you're back at the home QTH. K0RWB, back to you. Andrew, I can tell you're in there, but I can't make it out. You're right at my noise level. I've got a little bit more noise down here, and I'd like to hear. I thought I'd give it a go, but unless things change, I'm not going to be able to copy you. But we could try again later to see if maybe it'll get a little better. But you just never tell. But I did see on the chat and wanted to try to see if we could get a contact. But yeah, you're just right at my noise level. Well, we'll give it a go another time, but thanks for stopping by. Yeah, on the chat there, I see that. Hopefully we get back to the home QTH next week, and you're out and about. Maybe we'll have a little bit better connection, but can't say we didn't try. That's all you can do, Andrew. Hey, thanks again, buddy. Take care. KB0 Oscar Tango Yankee K0RWB. We'll be clear. QRZ, any other stations? Come with the call, please.
Kilo November 4, India Romeo Mike.
Kilo Juliet.
Well, I tell you, if you could be any louder, I don't know if that's possible, but let's try that Kilo 4, India Romeo Mike.
Yeah, it's Kilo November 4, KN4, IRM, operator Ken out of Western Kentucky, over.
Okay, my apologies. I'm going to have to blame it on the laptop. It didn't want to put that. It didn't want to put that November in there. I don't know why, but it didn't like that November, so that's why I read it the way it came up. But now we're going to have a conversation with this laptop. So now we got you in there. Sorry about that, Ken. Hey, how are you doing tonight?
Very fine, Randy, very fine. You're sounding good down this way, by the way. I've got you at about 40 over, and I'm located about 100 miles northwest of Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm right here on the Kentucky-Tennessee border, and I'd say there's somewhere around about 450 miles between us, over.
I would probably venture to guess you're pretty true there, and it looks like you're right there or real close to one of my favorite lakes.
I'm sitting right here on Kentucky Lake. Matter of fact, I'm sitting on the edge of the east embayment of Blood River Bay. Over.
I just have a feeling I may have fished back in that arm at one time or another. Well, that's pretty interesting. We're doing kind of the same here, Ken. We are at the Shadrack Resort on Table Rock Lake here in South of Missouri. And we've got everything set here portable. We're running everything on batteries tonight, even live streaming with our wireless router on batteries as well there. Go ahead.
Well, congratulations. Yeah, you're doing a fine job. I'm running an old Yaesu FT920 here with an old modified Drake L4. Number production 488 off the line, built in 1966. And the antenna is a very simple homemade inverted V wire dipole up at 50 foot to the apex.
That's terrific. Here's the thing about the equipment, and I've told people this before. The equipment has no idea how old it is. It's designed to work, and it works. It transmits, it receives, it gives extra power and so forth. It sounds terrific in my receive. And your last go-around was 20 over, so I think we got a good little pipeline.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like you say, some of the older equipment's probably even better than some of the modern-day stuff. Okay, Randy, I know there's quite a few stations out there wanting to work you, and I'm going to hit you here in my QRZ logbook, and I do appreciate you picking me up and taking my call. I hope to see you again very soon on the band for sure. Kilo 0, Romeo Whiskey Bravo from Kilo Norway 4, India Romeo Mike.
Well, I appreciate it very much. We're going to be back out here again tomorrow evening as well, running portable, but we're going to be on a different antenna. We brought two antennas with us. We're running the dipole tonight. That's about 24 foot in the air here on the back side of the cabin. And tomorrow we're going to run a different antenna and kind of get an idea how they compare. Of course, I know the band will be different and so on and so forth, but we're going to give it a go. So if you happen to hear us out here tomorrow evening, Ken, hey, give us a call. I hate to be out here calling CQ and nobody answers, so we'll see what happens. But if not, we'll be back at the home QTH next week and hope we get a chance to work you. So, hey, 7-3 for now. Thank you again for giving us a call, and I look forward to many more QSOs down the road. Kilo November 4, India Romeo Mike, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, Portable, 7-3s.
You betcha, 73. Thanks, Randy.
K0 RWB, QRZ, any other stations?
November India 0 Papa.
The November India 0 station again.
November India 0 Papa. Good evening. This is Brian in Nebraska.
Hey, Brian in Nebraska. Hey, that's the second one tonight in Nebraska. I guess I've got to come to South Missouri to get Nebraska because I can't hit you guys from Kansas City.
Hi. Yeah, there's not too much going on in Nebraska. I think we took all the cows over tonight, so we're on the radio tonight.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Hey, I love the summer there. Hi. No, that's great. No, I tell you, that is, though. It's one of the hardest states for me to get into is Nebraska. And I know there's lots of operators. I guess it's timing or something on my part, but nice that you gave us a call here this evening. We are portable down here on Table Rock Lake at the Shadrack Resorts where we're staying. We've got our antenna here on the back side of the cabin, and we're running everything we've got here on battery power, 2 deep cycle marine batteries and 1 battery running all the other equipment, and just having a lot of fun in the process, and a lot more contacts I would have ever thought been possible there. Go ahead.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun time. I do a lot of POTA myself, parks on the air. My typical setup, if I want to do QRP, I do the 705, but typically I'm running a ICOM 7300 and a Biano battery and a Wolf River coil vertical, which does me pretty good. Back to you.
Yeah, that is a good setup. I've got a 7300 as well, and I came real close to bringing that here to run portable. And I decided to take this rig out of Studio A, as my friend Todd calls it, because I can take the radio display and put it up on the live stream. So we decided to take this along. So that's what we're doing now. And I knew everything else was probably going to work pretty well. Just didn't know if we were going to be able to live stream with the wireless router. But so far it's done really well. And I've had fewer glitches tonight portable than I have on the home QTH running the live stream there, Roger.
Okay, Randy, I see you're from Bates City, Missouri originally?
Yeah, it's about 35 miles east of downtown Kansas City, right on the I-70 corridor.
Okay, I have a friend of mine I talk down there every so often. His cousin lives in my town here, but it's Joe Miller. Suffix is JTM and Liberty Mo there.
Oh, yeah, that's about 45 miles to the northwest. About northwest of me. Yeah, we go through there quite a bit.
Okay, well, I got you in the logbook, and you have a fun time and enjoy before the mosquitoes come out, NI0P.
Okay, thank you, Brian, and hopefully we'll have a chance to work. And when you go POTA, we've called in on quite a few of those. I know what it's like to activate those. It's a lot of work as well, but it's also a lot of fun. Hey, thanks for giving us a call for Nebraska. I do appreciate it. November India 0 Papa, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable, 7-3s.
Yep, Kilo 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo,
K0 RWB QRZ. Any other stations? Come with the call, please.
Kilo Juliet 4, India Hotel Lima.
W5 MPR, Central Mississippi.
The Whiskey 5 Mike Papa Radio. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Tommy Randy. This is my first contact on General 6.
Oh my gosh! Well, how about that? Well, Tom, congratulations. Welcome to the club. What a great hobby, and it is a wonderful time. And I appreciate giving us a call this evening. I'll look at the meter next go around, but didn't have a problem pulling you out of the mix there. Go ahead.
Oh, you're 5 and 9 on me. You're sounding good, and I'm enjoying what you're doing there. It's a really good thing that you're doing, and I just wanted to come in and see if I can make contact with you. I'm talking on Kenwood 520 SC, and this is the first time I've made a contact on it.
Well, that's great. Your signal that time was a good solid 5 and 9, and the audio sounds really good as well. So you got that portion squared away. Tell me about the antenna there. Go ahead.
It's just a dipole wire antenna, multi-band, and it's not set up all that great. Actually, I'm not getting that good of a resonance on it, so I'm using old Dentron
antenna tuner on it. But this is the best I can do at the time until I can get better equipment.
Well, you know how it is. You work with what you got, and as long as you're making contact, you really can't ask for more than that. But I certainly understand. We've kind of went that way ourselves from time to time. But yeah, again, I've got just a little crackling on the back end of the noise here on the band, but otherwise good copy on you. And I'm surprised at first contact on HF, unless you haven't had time to get out in the area. But signal like that, everybody should be reaching out to you.
Well, thank you very much, Randy. I sure appreciate it. Yeah, we've got some trouble with the transformer out here by the street, which is giving me some noise, too. And I'm battling over the top of that to try to listen in, but no, you're coming over the top of it just fine. But most of the time, you know, it kind of covers things up. But no, you're sounding great on my radio down here in central Mississippi.
Well, that time you're 10 over, so you're just getting stronger and stronger. Again, I will say that's another state, Mississippi, that I don't get into often. My friend Joe is up in northern Mississippi, K5YVY. He runs a YouTube channel as well. He does a lot of videos and live stream. But otherwise, I really have a hard time in Mississippi, so I'm really glad that you took the time to give us a call there and get a chance to work in Mississippi. Actually, first contact tonight in Mississippi, so it's all a win-win there. Go ahead.
Man, I appreciate it. I'm just grinning from ear to ear over here. This is first contact on the general ticket, like I say, and it's really working out well, and it's really a good thing. I really like the idea that you are battery operated in a remote situation. That just encourages me that much more, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, and that's what I like about amateur radio, and there's something for everybody. Whether you would like to work digital modes or phone or CW, if you like to do, parks on the air, you want to run mobile, you want to run portable, there's something for everybody, and you can intermix those anytime you want. And there's also a price point for everybody. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get on the air and be very successful. A lot of times, this is a culmination of things over the years and things build up and so on and so forth. But, again, you're going to find just the greatest people in the world here on amateur radio, especially here on 40 meters. We've been here now for a month in the evenings here doing the live stream. People are very forthcoming with information on different radios or antennas, what works, what doesn't work. People have some terrific stories. And it's just been a really great time. It's a terrific community. And, most of these operators won't think twice about trying to help you one way or the other there, Roger.
Absolutely, man. That's what I found so far is I've been on the tech ticket for quite a while, for a year or so. And I've met a lot of good people that way. Getting involved with the little net in the area. And finally went out and reached out to getting the general so I could get on HF. And I'm into the old cube stuff. I'm working on some old heat kit radios here, trying to bring them back from the graveyard. And that's the kind of thing I like, is old cube modulation.
Well, you know what? It's designed to work. And I told somebody just a little bit earlier, the equipment has no idea how old it is. It's designed to transmit and receive, or it's designed to give you a little bit more power, and that's it. And so, it works. It works. It doesn't really matter. Because in most cases, you don't get to see what the other person's operating. So again, you're listening for the audio quality. You're looking at the signal report. The antenna is supposed to do most of the work. The other equipment is just supposed to help out, but your antenna is supposed to do most of the work. So that last go around was almost 20 over. So again, we've got a good little pipeline. The equipment's working well. So that's the good thing about it. So, but that's just how it is. Again, having fun with this is really the bottom line. That's the whole idea behind it. I get out here in the evenings, I call CQ, and the next thing you know, we've got people just right and left wanting to call and check in, and I really do appreciate that. And, again, we got a chance to work tonight. I didn't see a contact in my log, and I keep this one updated pretty well, so I do thank you very much for the first one. We're going to be back doing this again tomorrow night, portable, with a different antenna, so if you're out and about and you happen to hear us, give us a call back. We'll kind of pick up where we left off. If not, we'll be at the home QTH next week, and we'll try it again there, Roger.
Absolutely, Randy. Yeah, it's been a joy talking to you. I know there's a lot of people out there
ready to talk to you. And once again, man, I really admire you for what you're doing. You sound great down here in Mississippi, and it's been quite a eventful evening for me. Just be able to talk to you on the radio. W5 MPR.
That sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what. You want another little treat? If you've got the internet, you can go to YouTube, and you can type in my call sign in the search bar. Go to my channel. You can actually listen to our QSO that we just had, and you can hear your audio yourself, and you can determine, decide how well or how bad it sounds. I think it sounds great, but I don't know your voice that well. So, again, you go to YouTube, type in my call sign, K0RWB, or you can go to my QRZ page, click on the link I have there. It'll take you to this video, and then you'd probably want to fast forward to about 1 hour 35 in. It gets you pretty close, but again, you get a chance to hear yourself on the air with that equipment there, Roger.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you very much, Randy. I will do that. It's been awesome. All right, K0RWB W5 MPR.
Hey, congratulations again on your new ticket. And I got a feeling we'll have a couple more QSOs. I look forward to it. I really enjoyed talking with you, and hope we can do it again real soon. Whiskey 5, Mike Papa Radio, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, portable, will be clear. And we're going to be shutting down at the bottom of the hour. We've got time for one more call, QRZ. Kilowatt Charlie 2 station again.
Kilowatt Charlie 2, Echo Echo Sierra. Hello, Randy.
Oh, that sounds like a little mobile station again. Let me see if I can type that in here. Kilo Charlie 2, Echo Echo Sunshine.
Hey, that's a new one. I never used Sunshine. Really good. Well, you could use some more light in that shack. Congratulations on working portable on the marine batteries, but I guess you're using a really, really dim light to light yourself there, over.
No, it's the laptop screen, and I'm trying to figure out, because I got two different versions. One looks too bright, and the other one looks too dark. So I don't know how it looks coming across. Well, I do see how it's coming across the stream, but yes, you got to admit now, Armando, I'm in a cabin. I'm not in an apartment. I'm not in an office. This is a cabin with one light.
Well, I think it looks terrific. I mean, it's got that cabin look, so you did a great job setting it up, over. All I did was put the stuff on the little table, and I looked what was behind me, and I go, well, that's about as good as it's going to get. But, hey, nice to hear you out there. I was beginning to wonder if this was going to work or not, but it has far exceeded my expectations. It's working a lot better than I ever anticipated. Very good. Is this your first time doing it? I'm sure you've done remote operations in the past, but not with the live stream and the wireless internet connection. Everything's working terrific. So congratulations, Randy.
Yeah, well, we did a test in February at a local wildlife preserve with the batteries, and we ran 4 hours with that and still had plenty of juice. We added another battery to it. One battery is taking care of the radio, the power supply, the laptop, the extra monitor, and the wireless router. The other two is taking care of the amplifier. And everything seems to be loping along. I'm actually getting better internet service here than I am at home.
Wow, go figure. Go figure. Well, very good. Very good. Well, it's great to hear you. I did hear you, I think yesterday or the day before, mentioning you were going to be going on this little expedition to a cabin. So I thought I'd, look for you, and I found you, so I just wanted to say hello, over.
Well, I appreciate that. I had a feeling at some point or another I'd hear you. And we kind of keep in that same theme, about 40 meters. So that's what we brought these two antennas. Tomorrow night's going to be a different antenna, just to get an idea how it's going to perform down here. It may work really well, or it may not do anything. I don't know, but that's the chance I'm going to take. And I'm thinking it'll probably do okay. We're kind of limited on space here. The ground radios is going to hurt me a little bit with the distance I need, but we're going to try to give it a go and see how it works. But yeah, this has been really great. Again, a lot of nice stations out there. Signals have been relatively well. There's a little bit of noise, either somewhere in the area that's kind of hurt a little bit. I've got about S3, S4 noise level, but other than that, it's worked out pretty well.
And how long are you going to be out there, Randy?
Well, we're going to be streaming tonight and tomorrow. We won't be on the air Friday. Friday is a transition day, and then Saturday, Sunday, we're not on the air anyway. So we've got things we're doing here during the day, and then we're going to be doing this in the night, so at least tonight and tomorrow. So we're going to do the best we can with what we got.
Okay, very good. Well, I've been hearing you setting expectations low, but you've been overachieving, so that's a good way to do it. And, I heard the new general tickets person who called in a little while ago, so that was very cool for his first contact to run into you. Now he can go here and sell, so I'm sure he's going to get a kick out of that. Very good. Well, you stay safe out there. Enjoy the outdoors. Well, the cabin at least. Everything's working great. I'll listen out for you tomorrow, and I'll see if I could say hello again. So we'll say 73. Take care. Good to hear, Randy. Kilowatt 0, Romeo Whiskey Bravo from Kilo Charlie 2, Echo Echo Sierra.
Oh, Mondo, a good way to end the night, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad we got a chance to get in there. It's been a couple of days or so since we had a chance to talk on the air or on the phone, so I'm glad you took the time to give us a call. I know there's an hour difference and so forth, but this is a great way to make it work, so appreciate it. Gosh, you sound really good, too. You almost sound better here than you do back at the QTH. Maybe I should just stay here. I don't know, but I'd have to find somewhere at some point to plug in. It might work a little better. Hey, thanks, brother. Always a pleasure. And, we'll be out again tomorrow night. We'll see how much fun we can have then. Kilo Charlie 2, Echo Echo Sunshine, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you again, Armando.
73, good night.
Okay, take care. This is Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo Portable. We're going to be clear in QRT. Back out tomorrow evening. Thanks, everyone.